What is going on, folks, guys, and girls? We are coming upon the waning hours of 2019. It is, let's see what we got here. 50, a little more than 58 minutes left to go in this new year. That's all that's left. I mean, in the old year, rather. 58 minutes and counting. So, yeah. Wow. This is crazy, isn't it? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Let's put us about 58 minutes on there. And let's get the clock going there. There we go. That's about right now. So it's what's up, B14, Dave Little. I was waiting for some people to get in the room here, and I'm going to tell you the results of what happened tonight. I will tell you what's going on. What's up, Tribe Fan? Tribe Fan he won some money earlier in craps. Was it craps? He won him a little money at the casino earlier. Got a sports quiz coming up as well. Got 7 unanswerable questions. So you're going to be as sharp as you want to be. I'm drinking me a Miller Lite, eating me a pretzel. First off, bingo tonight. Bingo tonight. What do you think might have happened? We had 90 people there. Me and the missus get there, right? Who you reckon might have won? Tribe Fan must know me well. Lost by 1 number. In 31. That's what I needed. Wife wasn't even that close. We were 30 numbers in. They then drew 30 numbers. I needed 5. It went all the way to 53. And the missus won $100. She did. And like on a lucky ticket draw, she won some money on that. I didn't win on that either, but she won some money on some ticket draws too. You know, pull tab stuff. I got a bunch of pull tab stuff here. If I ever want to do something online or do something whatever, I can always do a pull tab. 56 minutes left here in 2019. All right, guys. Anybody would like to try to do this, just do it with me. We are live streaming. We know that. So Dave and Tribe Fan, and we got 3 people in here. Who was the last Cincinnati Reds pitcher before Anthony DeSclafani in 2018? Who was the last Reds pitcher before that to hit a grand slam? If you're not Don Heston, are you a Reds fan? Need a Reds fan in here. Dave, aren't you a Reds fan? Anybody in here a Reds fan? Well, Tribe Fans obviously likes Cleveland, but he's not a Reds fan. All right. Mike Leake, no. Michael Lorenzen, would you like a year? Would you like? Dave Little, would you like? Do you guys need a year? If you need a year, give me 1 exclamation point. Because I got yeses everywhere. What's up, Interzone? If you'd like. All right, here we go. Give me the year. 1959. The last Cincinnati Reds pitcher to hit a grand slam. Last Cincinnati Reds pitcher to hit a grand slam. 1959. How about that? How well you know your history, guys? I'd have never known it. Interzone's a Colts fan. Jim Maloney is not right. Jim Maloney's not right. We'll go a couple more minutes with this one because from the time I talk to the time you guys get back to me, it's a little bit of a delay. So, not well for the 50s. Okay. All right. We'll give Dave Little one more guess with the Reds. Last Reds pitcher to hit a grand slam. It was in 1959. Joe Nuxhall. Oh, it was a great guess because two guys guessed that, but that's not right. What's up, Sean D? What's up? Sean's back with us again. Did not win tonight. N31, that son of a bitch. N31 was that was an end of me. All right. Sean wouldn't know nothing about 1959. Bob Purkey. Purkey. Bob Purkey. 1959. Last Reds pitcher to hit a grand slam. Let's see what we got here. Let's go to the AFL. Who is the MVP for the first two AFL championship games? 1960 and 1961. MVP of the first two AFL championship games. I'm eating pretzels. They're supposed to be dipping sticks. I'm just using them as pretzel sticks. Who was the MVP of the first two AFL championship games? And they just happen to be years of 1960 and 1961. Ted Green is not correct. Nuh-uh. That much longer till New Year's. Let's see. 51 minutes and count. 51:40 and counting. How about that? Welcome into New Year. I'm actually welcoming the New Year with my wife, so I'll be going off air just about 5 minutes prior to the New Year. Okay, guys? I might come back on a little later, but I will welcome the New Year now with my wife right here. We're discussing getting a new car. So nobody knows this one. Wow. MVP of the first two AFL championship games, 1960, 1961. Houston Oiler, Billy Cannon. Billy Cannon. All right. All right. How about this? Basketball. Basketball. Princeton's Pete Carroll, not Seahawks Pete Carroll. Princeton's Pete Carroll. Is it winning this coach? What's this trash down? Something popped up here. Is it winning this coach in Ivy League men's basketball history with 514 wins? Which two coaches entered this season, the 2019 and 2020 season, tied for second in the Ivy League? Anybody know anything about the Ivy League? Brian Gorman, what's going on? I'm sure we got a few Ivy League graduates in here. What? Who are the two coaches in basketball behind Pete Carroll? That's a tough question. Not getting a lot of response on that one. And they are Yale's James Jones and Penn's Frank Dunphy, 310 wins. It's almost New Year's. Yeah, let's go better. We can do better than this. Dale Lonsdale. All right. This one's better. How many Stanley Cups did the Edmonton Oilers win with Glenn Sather as head coach? A couple of old people were at bingo. Yes, Sean. A couple of old people were there. I did not win. Damn old N31. How many Stanley Cups did Glenn Sather? Yeah, Rob was there. what Dave said. Dave was there, right? How many Stanley Cups did the Edmonton Oilers win with Glenn Sather as head coach? Well, we got 3. We got 3. We got 7. We got 6. We got 4. Brian Gorman, you are correct. 4. 84, 85, 87, and 88. And before that, the Islanders did a lot. All right. Now, we're going to do red, white, and blue racing coming up in a few weeks. Do you guys know your NASCAR? Do you know your NASCAR? Do you know your NASCAR? All right. It doesn't count if you add a question mark at the end. Brian, you got half of it right. 4 with a question mark is a half answer right. So Dave said. So Sather was not the coach in 1990. That was that's when Pocklington made all his moves that people didn't like. Which 2 NASCAR drivers hold the record for most wins at New Hampshire? New Hampshire is a flat track. I haven't even looked at the answer yet. Which 2 NASCAR? Bobby Brady. He was a NASCAR driver too, wasn't he? What Dave Gardner? Welcome? He would have loved it. And we just had a hockey question. What 2 NASCAR drivers? What does it say here? Record for most Cup wins at New Hampshire. Wow. Fred James Jones. I'm gonna say. Let me try my expertise here. Jimmy Monson and Gordon. Jimmy Johnson and Gordon. I'm going to go a different route. I'm going to say Jeff Burton. Damn, who else? Jeff Burton and who the hell else would run well there? Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Burton. Let me see who the answer is. I'm not right. I'm not right, guys. What's 2 drivers hold the record? Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Gordon is not correct. I got one of NASCAR puts Sean to sleep. Don't worry, Sean. It's time for you to go to bed before midnight anyway, buddy. I got one of them right. Jeff Gordon, Bill Elliott? No. I got one of them. Nobody else has got any of them, though. Remember the 2 I said. I did get one of them right. Jeff Burton, Kevin Harvick. Tony Stewart Johnson. That was a good try, a good guess. Keeping silent to avoid embarrassment. Nobody in here knows tennis, do they? Here's a tennis question. I can't believe they give us a damn tennis question on here. Is anybody a tennis expert? If not, I'm not even asking it. I think I heard of the guy, but that's about it. Nobody's a tennis pro. But, yeah. I got him out of my bingo. Are you kidding me? Bingo. The bingo. What's that thing? Bingo Bugle. Bingo Bugle. I just noticed it when I was in there playing. Look at that. Dave Little says his mother-in-law watches tennis, but he's not with his mother-in-law. Dave would be fine if he had his mother-in-law with him. But his mother-in-law's not there sitting right beside of him, so yeah. They give you a strange but true and all this type of stuff, what you can do and what you can't do. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bunch of garbage. It's pretty much telling you where the new bingo is coming out. We need to find out, Mrs., if we won pick 3 tonight. Do you have any football, basketball trivia? No, I don't have any. See, I can give you NASCAR trivia all day, but because I know my NASCAR. All right. Yeah. Went to bingo tonight. I did nothing. I sat by, ate my hot dogs, played my bingo cards, and dabbed them up and lost. And Mrs. Robb, she won one time, each game worth $100. So she won $100. And then she won a ticket too, one of these little pull tab tickets. So she did pretty good there. Did all right. She didn't do too bad. So for the new year, which everybody good looking for, is as far as more baseball, or, and when I'm saying for, not on my channel so much, but looking forward to in order for you to play. What's everybody looking for? Like, I want to get History Maker Baseball, History Maker Golf, or Payoff Pitch. You see, that's probably one of my next new games, Payoff Pitch. I'll probably want to get that. But anybody out there, what's like, okay, if you're really, really going to the next level, being like, okay, that's the next game I want to get. I got to get some more wrestlers for my what would you do if you wanted an old person punch you in the face? Punch him back? Punch him back? Punch him back? Punch him back. He said, what would you do if an old person punched you in the face if you won? Only two. Oh, say, I wish the Mets would get a center fielder. Mets need a few things. Only 2 players in baseball history have accomplished these 3 things in the same game. Played outfield, hit a grand slam, and earned the win as a pitcher. Wow. Let's see. Wow. Well, Babe Ruth, one of them. Dale obviously has been drinking a lot tonight. He wrote up an Eagles Super Bowl champion, or Super Bowl championship. Dale, how much have you been drinking this evening, sir? This is my first one. Babe Ruth's one. I got that. Getting the diamond gems of the 70s for Strat. Okay, Don. Cool. The other happened this season. Oh, really? The other happened this season. Oh, wow. Oh, right outfield. Hit a grand slam. Bartolo Colon. Will not tell. I'm hoping my Colts draft a good quarterback next season. They're probably going to need one. From all indications, I think they're probably going after one. Can't stand Brissett. Now, you loved him the first 6 weeks. Everybody in Indianapolis liked him the first 6 weeks. Angels pitcher. Oh, Angels pitcher. Maybe it was Angels pitcher. What the hell's his name? That damn Japanese dude. What the hell's his name? Yamasaki, or what the hell? What the hell is his name? Ohtani. Oh, it ain't Ohtani. What the hell? Who could it be, guys? Who could it be now? Could it be Thor? Could it be Thor? How about Thor? Thor. For the Mets. I knew he would fail. Was it Thor? I don't know. Already mentioned in the chat. Oh, he's already been mentioned in the chat tonight. Oh, wow. Who has been mentioned in the chat tonight? Think back, guys. Think back to your answers. Wow. Gee Willikers. Gee Willikers, Batman. That's a tough one. Dave's going to get us. We have to scroll back on the chat. Scroll back in chat. Oh, Jeff Gordon? No. Martin Truex Jr.? No, let's see. Ted Williams, that's for death. Oh, was it Mike Leake? Mike Leake. What time is it? Where are you at? It is. Oh, hold on, player. I got the timer going. 38 minutes. Mike Leake. 38 minutes, 25 seconds until New Year's. He says Lorenzen. I'm going to say Mike Leake. Got a problem if he is right. Oh, it was Lorenzen. Michael Lorenzen. All right, folks, the little program note, 5 minutes prior to New Year's, I'm going to pop off the air for a little while. I'm going to spend it with my wife. We're going to sit back, just watch the ball drop, do everything there. I may come back a little bit after 12, okay? Just letting you guys know it, okay? 37 and a half minutes left. Good question, Dave. Good question. Let's see. Yeah. Where's the other Dave at? He could throw us some really mean hockey questions. Dave still here? Dave Gardner? Yeah, he can throw some mean hockey questions at you. Anybody likes hockey. I'm sitting here eating a few of these, dipping sticks, drinking me a beer. That's all I'm doing. 36 minutes, 45 seconds until the New Year. Did not win at bingo tonight. Well, every time G55, I think, who was it that gave me G55? Kept calling Brian, maybe. Was it Interzone or Brian said something about we're going to call you Mr. G55? That really didn't have anything going on. G55 tonight didn't. N31, that son of a bitch. I needed N31 and I'd have won $1,000. I was one number away. At 30 numbers, I only needed 5 numbers. NBA player with the most rings. NBA player with the most rings, Bill Russell. Doing my Royal Rumble match tomorrow on tabletop. Oh, awesome, Dave. Awesome. 2 brothers scored a goal and an assist. I guess in the same game. Name them. The Twins. The Twins. The Terra Twins from Vancouver. Help me out, guys. Should Trubisky be the starting quarterback next season for the Bears? He's going to be. They're keeping him. What sport, Dale? A goal and an assist. 2 brothers scored a goal and an assist, I guess, in the same game. I guess he's hockey. Yeah, I thought he was talking about hockey. What's your twins? What's your twins in Vancouver? What the hell was their names? Somebody help me out. Hal brothers scored a goal and assist. I think it's what the hell is the names? Where you at, Dave Gardner, when I need you? Vancouver's brothers. What the hell was their names? Jeez. Somebody got to help me. Same game, correct. I must be wrong. What the hell? Steve and Dave Hansen. Is he talking about the Hansen brothers from the movie? I don't know. Maybe he wasn't joking. I thought he was joking about the Hanson brothers from that movie with. I just never heard of Steve and Dave Hanson. So I didn't know. These two guys are foreign guys. I didn't know the hell's their names. Only hockey players I know. Dave Little's not a hockey fan. I got to cheat, guys. Slap shot. All I'm going to ask is this. Twin brothers that played for Vancouver. No, not foreign. So it's not Henrik and Daniel Sedin. Really? Really? It's not the Sedin brothers. Ew. Hit me down with a slap stick, with a slap shot. Saw the Hanson brothers playing the old Billy Kilmer was not a good quarterback. No, he was not in his own. He was terrible. He could throw the ball about 18 yards. Built like a what's up, B.R. Wells? Maybe B.R. Wells can do some of it. The only two hockey players with a goal and assist brothers in the same game. I thought the Sedin brothers. Could it be the Sutter boys? Could it be Brian and? Well, damn, there's so many Sutters. It's crazy. Brian and who's another Sutter? Damn. No, not Rick Sutter. I don't think Rick Sutter would have been it. Brian Sutter and it's not the Sutter brothers. Well, damn it.
Wasn't that a good guess, though?
It was a good guess. It was like 3 or 4 of them. They may play it all together and stuff. Who else played together? Mm-hmm. And they're Americans too. They're not foreign. They're not. These guys not even. He said they're not Canadian even. They're Americans. Oh yeah, Sutters are American. Damn. Bonk. Oh. Bonk bros, they're foreign, won't they? Bonk, time's up. Oh, I thought he was talking about the Bonk brothers. Bonk, time's up. Phil and Tony Esposito. That was good. That was a good one there. Yep, that was a good one. How about this one? The first running back to run for over 200 yards in a Super Bowl. First running back to run over 200 yards in a Super Bowl. Player with the most points in NBA history. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. First player, nope, not Marcus Allen, over 200 yards in a Super Bowl, not O.J. Simpson. No. LT was a linebacker, bro. Nope. First player, NFL history, to run for over 200 yards in a Super Bowl. And it happened to be the first time he'd ever run for 100 yards in a game. How about that? Tim Biakbatuka. No. But you got the first name right, Tim. What a hint. What a hint. Timmy Smith of the Redskins. You got it. Timmy Smith of the Redskins had never run for a 100-yard game in his career and ran for over 200 yards. What year was that? 91. 91, I think. I think it was 91. 200 and what the hell did he run for? 203, 202 yards? Now, Rigo, LaDainian Tomlinson. Oh, LaDainian Tomlinson. Oh, okay. See, I'm of the generation when I see the word letters L, T, it won't be one LT in my book. And that dude could jump over, he was the original Superman. It won't just damn Cam Newton. This dude could jump over Cam Newton. He was bad. He was one bad man. I've never been a Giants fan, but he was one bad dude. You got to admit that, guys. He was one bad mofo. 28 minutes, 20 seconds till the new year. Mm-hmm. Thank you guys for sliding by my channel tonight. N31 was my downfall tonight. N31. I hadn't even come close. He was. Yep. And that's why I say that's why I say the difference between the 85 Bears and the 86 Giants. The 85 Bears had a set of linebackers that were all really good. But you put Mike Singletary up against LT. I'm sorry. It just that's like putting Michelob up against. How many Super Bowls did he win? Let's see. Yeah, I'm through being pissed off. Player with the most rushing yards in a game. How many Super Bowls did he win? What are we talking about? LT only won one. Let's see. GGG. That's a good question. He win two? He won two. 1990? He won two, didn't he? I think so. Didn't LT win two Super Bowls? I think he did. Yeah. Play with the most rushing yards in a game. That's a good question. That's got to be, 275, 280? That's a good question. Yes, sir. You leaving us, Brian? You leaving us for the night? Happy New Year, sir. Happy New Year. I think he won two. I think he did. Let's see if he did. Let's see. I think so. How many Super Bowls did Lawrence Taylor win? 2 Super Bowls. Yeah. All right, Brian. We're only a step away, bro. So you just hang in there with us, and who knows what we're gonna be into. Let's see, which ones did he win? Rudy Johnson held it, but someone broke it. Rudy Johnson, wasn't he running back for the Bengals? Let's see. LT in his Super Bowls. Let's see. Lawrence Taylor had 2 Super Bowl victories. This is giving me talking about the ACC Player of the Year. Lived in Williamsburg, Virginia. The other 2 linebackers were Taylor. Lord, who's 58? What was his name? I'll get that in a minute. We'll see the 2 Super Bowls he won. Denver, 39-20. Yeah, it would help. Banks. How about Carl Banks too? Carl Banks. And then they won 20-19. Remember the wide right? Wide right. Remember that? Wow. I still can't get who's got the most rushing yards in the game. Rudy Johnson, he was Dave Little went to that game. He said, "Well, Johnson broke the record. It wasn't Longwell. Yeah, wide right. No, it wasn't Longwell. Guy for the Bills. What the hell's his name? Mr. Wide right. Won't Longwell. It won't Longwell. Longwell was the kicker from Green Bay most of the time. Scott Norwood, yeah. Wide right was Scott Norwood. That's right. Scott Norwood. I want to keep saying that running back that Adrian Peterson, 296. Really? I wouldn't have guessed that. Wow. All right, Dale. Happy New Year to you. Only a few days until that Philly dream either bursts on you or either expands even more for you. So Happy New Year to you up here in Philly. Have a great one. Have a great one. Yep, I got you, man. About 22 minutes until New Year's, guys. About 15 minutes till I'm going off the air. Thanks so much. All year long, we've had such just a great time here on the channel. Running back with most 100-yard games. Wow. Maybe Emmitt Smith. Emmitt Smith, maybe. He got the all-time yardage record. Although I don't think he's the best running back of all time. Do you guys remember back watching was it him? Do you guys remember watching Earl Campbell run? Earl Campbell, to me, good Lord. I mean, people, you can talk about Bo Jackson all you want to, but my Lord, when you watch Earl Campbell run, it looked like a Mack truck coming at you with those, because Walter Payton was smooth. Walter Payton was more smooth, but Earl Campbell was big anyway. Then he had those big ass shoulder pads. My Lord, he was just. You think Jim Brown's the greatest? Earl Campbell, Earl Campbell was so damn fun to watch. Earl Campbell, yeah. I just look back and think of some of the running backs that I saw. One of my best friends back in school was a Rams fan. And that's when they were swapping. Well, that's when they were still in LA at the time. Happy New Year to you, B.R. Wells. God bless. Thanks so much for coming in, sliding by the channel. Eric Dickerson was so fun to watch, too. Eric Dickerson was so, my goodness. Look at some of the runs. Now, then, if you want to start getting to somebody was just smooth running, then let's go back and talk about Walter Payton, and in that same breath with Walter Payton, I like talking about now I can't even remember who I was going to talk about. Just smooth runners. Walter Payton was a smooth runner. Marcus Allen. He was a smooth runner too. Marcus Allen reminded me as much of Walter Payton as anybody. And then the fire plugs that, you got to take me down and beat me down. And that's the two Detroit Lions guys with number 20. Both of them had number 20, and I don't know how in the hell they didn't retire the number after. Barry Sanders was just one of them. Yeah, Barry Sanders was one hell of a runner. But before that, Anybody remember who had the Lions number 20 before Barry came in there and took it? He was a hell of a running back too. Does anybody remember that? Billy Sims. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you don't even hear nothing about Billy Sims anymore. Billy Sims was good. Billy Sims may not have should have had the number retired, but man, oh man, I hated to see Barry take number 20 because I was like, oh man, Sims just got rid of this number. Now, come on, Barry, take 21. Now he wanted 20. I really thought Sanders was going to take 21 because that's what he was in college, right? 21, Oklahoma State. I think he was. Good, he was a good running back, though. Probably the best I've ever seen, Barry Sanders. What was it, 30 years old, so dealt with it. And to this day, I mean, he still says to this day that had things been different in Detroit and had they had it lined up better, he would have kept playing. But he said it was just disorganized. And he knew they were never going to win nothing. And he knew his body was going to take a beating from, you know, however many, you know, he was getting he was getting so many attempts a year. It was crazy. I mean, it was nuts. Player with the most sacks in NFL history. Would that be Gap Tooth for the Giants? What was his name? He's with Fox. I can't think of his name. Strahan. Strahan. Yeah. Deacon Jones, they said used to just people. I think it's Strahan now. Oh, it's not Strahan. I thought Strahan. Or did somebody beat Strahan's record? I thought that was the one where Favre fell to the ground. I thought Strahan beat that record. Did anybody else think so? It's not Reggie. No, somebody after Strahan. Somebody beat Strahan's record in. It ain't Charles Haley. It ain't old Chuck, is it? I don't think so. Chuck lives just up the road from us here. He don't live too far from me. That's one big dude. Not Charles Haley. That's another one with 6 rings. Him and Brady, the only 2 with 6 rings, guys. He is one big rascal. I think Favre's sack was the single season. It may have been. That was a sham. Yeah, I agree. Favre even came out after he retired and said, I told him before the game if he got within 10 feet of him, I was laying down. Favre was not that kind of player. Would you rather have Breeze or Manning on the Redskins in their prime? Which Manning? Bruce Smith, okay. Bruce Smith, Virginia Tech's own Bruce Smith and Buffalo Bills. I think anybody would have to take Peyton Manning. I was never a Peyton Manning fan. Favre had the compulsive need for attention. Yeah, Favre was always. I'd take Manning. Favre was always the type. He always had to keep something going on all the time. But he's one of the few quarterbacks that could run his mouth and get by with it. Most of these guys, when they go out here and you see them doing like this after a game, pulling off this deal like Baker Mayfield does, just dismiss it. You know Baker Mayfield is going to be Baker Mayfield, and he's not going to amount to much. And I'm sorry, whoever the Browns fans are out there. He is not the quarterback of the future. Oh, it was. He was always into something, too. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And you always wondered if he was going to get hurt because I'm going hunting. I'm going to ride my four-wheeler. Next thing you know, he done flipped the four-wheeler and then hurt himself and stuff. How many TV interviews can I get before I decided, yeah, that kind of deal. Yeah. He loved the microphone. He loved the camera. And then when he retired, he decided I'll do a few commercials. But, now let me also ask somebody this. It's natural when some of these guys retire, they become announcers. Does anybody, and I don't care what team you like or not, does anybody out there agree with me that Tony Romo, he reminds me of Ed Orgeron or whatever? I cannot stand listening to Tony Romo talk. I mean, he's grindy and stuff. I cannot stand to listen to him. He knows his stuff, but man, oh man, I cannot. I just can't. I cannot stand to listen to Tony Romo talk. Tony Romo, I don't know. And some of the announcers on TV nowadays, they are, they're okay, but they're not golden. Like the guy from NBC 25 years ago, I love listening to him. I liked the old CBS crew that used to, you like Tony is awesome. Oh, okay. The old CBS crew, when they had the NFL Today, Tom Brookshire and the guy that died of liver cancer because he drank himself to death, Tony Romo over Aikman. Tom Brookshire and what the hell was his name? It was before Brookshire retired, back in the early 80s and mid 80s. What was his name? Madden was okay, but I like this other guy better. Tom Brookshire and what was his name? He was good announcer, man. No, this guy drank himself in a grave. Tom Brookshire and he was with CBS for years. Called a great football game. I mean, he was an excellent announcer. When the NFC was with them, back in the St. Louis Cardinals day, back in Tom Brookshire, and he had gray hair. Pat Summerall, that's it. Pat Summerall. Oh my God, excellent. Pat Summerall. I love listening to him call a football game. Yep. Pat Summerall. Yep. And then you knew if you turned it over to Summerall was just good, man. Summerall was he was just smooth. And Brookshire helped out a lot. They were so good before Madden ever even came along. They were so good. And then if you watched the pre-game show, it was what's her name? Phyllis George. He's smooth talker. Phyllis George is more hard to look at. Brent, what the hell? Jimmy the Greek. Oh, Dick Enberg. I was just going to say Dick Enberg and Merlin Olsen. They were great too. Yeah. Back in the day, man. Yeah, Enberg. And then who was the guy that always called, like, most of the time, the Dolphins and the Jets? I can't think of his name. Oh man, he was an NBC guy too. It wasn't Enberg. No, Irv Cross was with it. Yeah, he was with the CBS crew with Phyllis George, Irv Cross. They were just so good. They were so good. You look forward to turning the TV on at 12 o'clock every Sunday after. Don Criqui. That's it. Oh, my man, going with it. Don Criqui was good. Had all of the Houston Oilers games, stuff like that. You knew my man was down south. He was taking care of either the Dolphins or the Oilers. Oh, my God. Criqui was good. He was real good. Yeah, I liked him. Don Criqui. And then that's when college basketball was college basketball. That's when, like, Memphis State, some of these teams in the Metro Conference played. And my Lord, it was just awesome to watch some of that basketball. Should Chad Johnson be in the Hall of Fame? Oh, man. Oh, yeah. He called great Orange Bowls. Wow. What event prompted Al Michaels to proclaim, do you believe in miracles? Oh, 80 hockey, 1980s hockey. Al Michaels, is that right? 1980s USA versus Russia or USSR, whatever they want to call it. Oh, man, Cricky was awesome. Yeah. It actually wasn't a gold medal game. It was a silver. It was the game coming up to the gold medal game. The USA didn't beat Russia for the gold medal. They beat them and then went to the gold medal game. Right? I think that's right. Gus Johnson. Man, there's a lot of good announcers out there that's been out there back in their day, and now they're coming now. Now, what I hate, and I don't know if anybody hates this or not, that was not the first time. First time was when Dwayne Kuiper hit the home run for the – oh, okay. I believe Chad Johnson shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. Probably not. I don't know. Right. Finland in the finals. That's right. I can't stand Joe Buck. No, I don't like Joe Buck. Kevin Harlan is okay too. Kevin Harlan's okay. Yeah. I tell you who I like. The guy that left ESPN and went to golf. The black guy. Smooth guy. Very smooth announcer. What is his name? He's with Fox now. He's really good. He's really good. And I don't know none of the announcers much anymore. Garrett's not leaving the Cowboys, they're saying now. He called a Chiefs game and Pats game both at once. Man, oh man, that's crazy. Brady or Favre? I'd rather had Brady in his day, any day of the week. Not even close. What's the guy for Fox? And he left. He up and left ESPN, and he does U.S. Opens, all that type stuff. And I mean, he was on. I tell you what, he was with NBC for a while, and I think now he's with Fox. He may still be with NBC. I agree. Huh?
6 minutes.
6 minutes. Okay, I got about 1.5 more minutes here. I'm gonna be with my friends. Then I'm heading over to the couch, and I'm gonna huggy on my wife there. She's gonna sip my beer with me, and I'm gonna drink my beer.
No, she's not sipping no beer.
You can take a sip, honey.
No, honey.
Mike Tirico. That's it. Mike Tirico. So, guys, welcome in 2020. Go be with Miss Rob. I'm certainly going to. You folks have a great evening. I tried at bingo. Damn, N31 sucks. So every time you come into my chat room for the next 2 weeks, before you even say hi to me, N31 sucks. Are you going to be back? Not going to be back probably tonight. I think we're probably going to just take it in for the night. 3 more hours of 2019 for Derek. Hey, bud, for the next 3 hours, you just have fun. Drink you a couple of beers. Sit back. Proud of you, Sean. You made it back yourself. Inner Zone. Derek Rams Chiefs fan. Wow. Dave Little. Dave. Come on, help me out, guys. B.R. Wells. All you folks. Don Heston. Brian Gorman. Don Heston. Dale Lonsdale. I'm getting every one of you that were here. Man, it's been a few of you in here. Inner Zone has been here tonight. Brian Gorman, yeah. Inner Zone, Dave Little, Don Heston, Tribe Fan 879, Sean D. You know, I ain't forget you, bud. And who else? Did we forget anybody? I don't think we did. B14 came in the room there first, Dave Little. Happy New Year to each and every one of you. Yes, thanks so much for coming in. Who knows what we got going on tomorrow, guys? I think I'm going to eat me a couple more pretzels and spend the next couple minutes with my wife, bringing in the new year. You guys bring it in with somebody, even if it's just a good friend or either. Hey, just enjoy yourselves, okay? Have a great, happy New Year. Enjoy it. We'll see you around in the next day or two. Until then, be safe and be around your loved ones and just be safe, guys. Happy New Year!